So if you're new to Raid or a returning player, you might be wondering, what is this summoning portal, this summoning pool with this Prism Shard? Well, this is going to be something we're going to go through to show you guys, is it really worth going for during this anniversary? You can see the anniversary summoning pool has a lot of really good legendary heroes, and even at that, there's quite a few epics in here that are literally account and game changing. Heroes like Geomancer that we're going to talk about in the future, and other heroes, very strong epics. I mean, even is really solid. I've been starting to use him on my account, really solid. So what we're gonna do is I've basically spent $100 to show you guys what this is gonna look like if you were to consider doing this on your account. Hold up, click the link down in the description right now to get your free annex as well as one epic hero as you level up. All you have to do is log out of your Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link down in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid, complete the tutorial, and go to your inbox to claim your first champion. Here we go. You'll find annex right here, as well as Mausoleum Mage as soon as you hit level 15. This is an amazing account start in Raid, so make sure you guys click the link and follow the steps. Now, you'll see right here is very straightforward, telling you there is a 6% chance of hitting a legendary, 94% chance of hitting an epic. But you'll notice out of all summoning, everything else has rare, or some of them even have lower chances. The only one that does not is essentially the Sacred Shard. And if you take a look at the Sacred Shard, it's the exact same rate. So it's kind of like an alternate Sacred Shard with a very specific pool of heroes, where Sacred Shards you can hit just about anything. This one here is very specific. So we're going to try to see what this looks like. You see right here, pretty good. You can also see the mercy system as well. With Prism is very different. So the Prism has a mercy system for legendary. If you don't know what mercy is, it's basically a pity system. So mercy system activation, 20 summons without getting legendary, you start increasing the chance per shard to hit another one. So this is not a straight up, oh, I went 20, my 21st is going to guarantee me a legendary. No, it's going to be increasing your chance over time. So that's something that might be a little confusing to some players. But like I said, we spend $100 so you guys don't have to, especially if you're newer. This is, again, probably something you want to stay away from, but because we are making content for you guys, we're going to show this off. I don't mind spending on my accounts a little bit. We're going to see what this looks like. So actually, we're going to have 11 summons right here because I spent 105, because basically what I did, I got 2 of these packs, I had 20 extra, and that gives me the last one. So I don't think I'm doing the 10 pull. I want to see the single summons here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And let's see what happens on our account here. So epic, pretty much what we expect. This is actually my 3rd Ugo copy. My goodness. I mean, this hero could be really good for like the 3 lineup PvP, things like that, or just, you know, having a bunch of them for, oh, what is it, the faction specific towers. That could be so good. Let's see what we can hit though. If we can hit a legendary, that would be amazing. I would go and be so happy right here. Taragi, okay, I've actually haven't seen this hero yet before. It is an HP based hero, which I think is like one of the first ones we have on our account. Decrease attack here, attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing Provoke, which is pretty cool. Provoke is a taunt type ability where the enemy can only use their basic attack. Place a shield buff on this champion and have a 50% ally protection buff. All these are pretty cool for keeping your team alive, and has a 5% poison debuff. Ooh, I definitely like heroes that have percentage damage buffs, especially against like the clan bosses. So when attack has a 50%, so this is cool. This is actually a passive one. Ooh, I kind of like this. I actually really like this. So it's only when he gets hit, which Provoke does help. I don't know if you can provoke bosses in Raid, we'll have to see, but okay, solid hero so far. Again, I want to see a couple very specific heroes. Oh, okay, so we got a second Furkin here. We've already built the first one up. This guy is really awesome, putting both HP burns and percentage poison debuffs on bosses, so that can add up to be a lot of damage. Not quite as good as like Kale or something like that, but still a very good epic to have, especially for barbarians. I'm happy to potentially have a second one built for. Ooh, I actually don't know who you are. Magnar, another HP demon spawn here. I love the look of this hero. This hero looks absolutely amazing. Attacks one enemy, has a 45% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense buff. I like that. And 100% chance instead if the target is under an HP HP burn, so there's that synergy with a lot of these heroes, which is good. Percussive Pound attacks all enemies, placing an extra hit on enemies without HP burns. Attacks when enemy applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies under HP burn. Definitely need some synergy here. And then this champion heals by 1% of their max HP every time anyone in the battle takes damage from an HP burn. Really like that. That's some really cool synergy with some of the heroes like Farrakhan that we just had too. So really awesome. Let's see what else we can find here. Another epic champ coming out. Oh, hey, we got Taragi number 2 from Shadowkin. All right. There's going to be a lot of heroes I want to build up over the course of the next couple of weeks. Slow and steady. You are Fear Gun. Okay, attack looks like a ranged target here. Has a bomb debuff. Placing a bomb. All bomb debuffs placed on the skill. Max HP higher. Whoa, that's pretty cool. First hit is a 75% chase and placing a bomb. That's really interesting. Is bomb an actual like buff or debuff type effect? I feel like it's got to be an actual effect, right? Yeah, here it is. When bomb debuff expires, the affected champion suffers direct damage that ignores defense. The damage inflicted by the bomb scales per stat. Okay, that could be kind of cool. Has the weaken effect on all enemies as well, and then grants an extra turn. Ooh, I like it. Could be good. We'll have to see if we can find uses for a lot of these heroes. Again, we're gonna be using in the clan towers and stuff. King's Revenant. Oh, a Doom Priest. Support. I need support badly for my squads at this point. Attacks one enemy. If the hit is critical, places increased crit rate buff on a random ally. Yes, okay. Places a 50% increase attack buff on all allies. I definitely like that one. Heals all allies by 75% of their HP and removes 1 random debuff from them at the start of this champion's turn. Whoa, I like that too. That seems pretty solid. I need more heroes that do like direct healing. I have a ton that revive and stuff. Deacon Armstrong, I think he's actually one of the really good epics out there, isn't he? Attacks the enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a leech debuff on the target. So any champion that attacks this champion with the leech debuff heals for 18%. So that's actually really cool, because probably later in the game you're going away from the leech set bonuses. So if you have something like this on a boss, as long as it can be applied to a boss, that could be pretty dang good. I like that. Sweeping Retribution attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance of placing a 60% defense decrease buff. That sounds powerful. Fills the turn meters of all allies. Okay, that's one thing that's probably really good, by 15%, and decreases the turn meters of all enemies. Ooh, fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and decreases the turn meters of all enemies by 15%. Grants an extra turn. Oh, okay, I see. He can use that ability, and then when he is a 3-star ascension, he then gets to do another action after that. So he can do like this at the beginning, like if he's your fastest hero on the battlefield, especially like PvP, you can use this immediately, guaranteeing the rest of your team gets to go first, and then you can do something like this where you're decreasing the enemy team's defense and then just completely nuke them. And yeah, he's built for speed too, so I definitely like him. We got 3 summons to go. Question is, are we gonna hit a legendary? I don't know. We got like Hugo number 4 on our account. Oh, can we do anything with dupes at this point? Like, or do you just turn them into food if you're just not going to use them? I don't know. That's one thing I haven't found out just yet for our own account. Another epic. Oh, come on. I want Geomancer so badly. Elijah. Okay, so this is an HP target as well. Attacks one enemy. Each hit heals this champion by 2% of their max HP. Each hit also has a 20% chance. Oh, yes. Each hit. So this can put a 2 times poison debuff on the target. I definitely like the sound of that. Definitely like the sounds of that. Blades Dissolved attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff on them. Okay. Kind of gives you some survivability. Places a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 1 turn. Okay. Also places a shield buff equal to 20% of this champion's max HP on the target. So yeah, considering that the main probably damage you're going to get out of Dalaja is going to be his poison effect. Did it hurt? Looks like it hurt. I'm going to say that's a bra. Each hit has, yeah, so it's basically a poison damage. So building for straight up HP on this hero is good, because then that's also going to be buffing the amount of shield we put out. 3-star Ascendant has a 30% chance of counterattacking when ally lizardmen except for this champion are attacked. Okay, so it kind of has like a lizardman type team, and you can get more Bath of Azoth out. It's interesting. And yeah, faction crypts, this hero is probably going to be really solid, giving ally teams 30% additional HP. All right, guys, this is the last one right here, and then we have to go in and see what we're gonna do for our team. No, we didn't hit a legend. Oh, and we did get another spear gun here. So sadly we didn't hit any of the legends. To be honest, I might do a little bit more of this just because I want Geomancer so badly. I know it's probably a perfect equal chance across all of these, so we'll have to see. I don't know. There's definitely a few heroes that we got here today that I'm definitely excited to use. We also have to do some of our check-ins for today. Keep that going. I'm sure we got some quests for weeklies. Yep, summon 25 champions knocked out here. So we do have a lot of options, and like I said, I already started to get the first Farrakhan going here, so I'm gonna see how I want to build these heroes. You can see I already have two. I already leveled both the Ugos up, and at this point we actually have two more, so I don't know what to do with the extras just yet. We got some of the new heroes here. We have some of the other ones that we haven't looked too much into. Defense buffs just feel really good, like really good. This is actually a good one too. I didn't talk about when we got it last time. And attacks all enemies has a 75% chance of placing a leech debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, so pretty solid. I'm happy since we are on a newer account that we are lacking a lot of these epic heroes that can be so useful in a ton of different game modes. Let's see, what do we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we got 8 of these, and there's what, 16, 24, 25 of them. So we got a pretty decent spread. We got a couple duplicates, which was a little disappointing getting the duplicates, but again, if we do want to go continue further on this, I'll have to decide later on. I figured I'd show you guys what this Prism Shard summoning pool kind of looks like, so you guys know for the future of your account to see if you guys want to go in for it. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.